Drew's plethora of knowledge unleashed in 40 seconds. The world's dumbest callers can be heard coast to coast in 30 seconds. And life gets just a little bit better in only 20 seconds. Nine, 8, 7, 6.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
LoveLine.
Yep, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician. All righty here, Drewski.
There we go.
Yep, right on the phones here. Andy Dick's going to be in here tomorrow night. God willing, he'll bring his band, the Bitches of the Century, and
He
we'll
does not travel without them, does he?
have a good old-fashioned hoedown. No, I don't believe he does. Well, he certainly doesn't travel onto a place where there might be a microphone nearby without them.
When you talk about it, I just think of that.
You may hear it tomorrow night. Elizabeth,
Yeah,
you're 15?
yeah.
What's up?
I wanted to know if the condom came off inside of me, if I was going to be able to get pregnant or.
Of course, that's a condom failure. That's how you get pregnant. Were you able to get it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it the next day.
Well, the next day, been less than 24 hours.
Get that. When did this happen?
A few weeks ago.
We got to get back up on our soapbox at the morning after pill.
Yes,
we
do.
have not been grandstanding enough about this.
I'm fixing to go on a rant pretty soon here,
Yeah.
Drew, so you just remind me. Hey, Elizabeth, why the condom out the next day? Didn't you kind of want to get it out that night?
Well, she didn't know. She
I
found
didn't
it.
know that it came off.
You didn't know?
He didn't tell me.
How?
He didn't say anything, huh?
No.
What a guy.
Smooth.
Is this your boyfriend?
No.
Who is this guy?
It's supposed to be a friend.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
15.
friends don't leave condoms in friends' vaginas. Write that down, Drew.
That's a PSA.
Yeah. Hey, Elizabeth, so did he leave that night then?
I went to his house and then I came home that night.
You know, it's weird, Drew, but you sort of forget about it. For the first, well, not me, because I didn't start humping until later in life, but for the first, 3, 4, 5 years of humping, there's no sleeping over.
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, all that spooning and cuddling and those kinds of jokes, they don't really exist, especially with our audience. I mean, they start, 13, 14, 15 years old.
Well, and they stay home till they're 30, and they live in a trailer.
Right. So you're right. So let me do the math there. 17, 18 years of non-sleeping over.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, I mean, you hump in the basement, and then the folks come home, and the guy climbs out the window.
Yeah.
I think guys get used to that. That's where the problem is, Drew.
No.
Women are always complaining that guys don't cuddle, and they don't want to sleep with them, and they don't want to hang out and everything.
Yeah.
First 5 years of humping, you're used to just, I got to go.
They just spoil because of that.
Oh, maybe that's it. All right. So she doesn't know if she's pregnant or not. Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Do you think you're pregnant?
I don't know.
You certainly sound depressed. Why are you so depressed?
I don't know.
She was depressed before this all happened.
Oh, yeah. Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Is everything going okay beside the condom?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Hey,
That helps us a lot, Elizabeth.
What's wrong with your life?
Nothing really.
All right. Here we go. Line 2. Cece,
Yes.
you're 20.
Yes.
I'm not Dr. Leakey anymore. I'm not going on any archaeological digs. Someone tells me there's nothing wrong with them, pow, right to the next caller. That's my new motto. Drew, see my finger? It is hovering over the drop button.
Cece's in, though, don't worry.
All right, but what's Elizabeth supposed to do with this lack of condom?
It's
too late.
She has to get a pregnancy test.
There you go. All right, Cece, what's up?
Okay. I just want to say you guys are totally awesome. That's the first important thing that I wanted to say today.
Thank you.
Okay, and second of all, if my parents know I'm on the phone past 10, they're going to kill me, but that's all right. Anyways.
Past 10?
Yeah, they're really strict, and I'm 20, yep. That's how it goes.
All right. Eating disorder?
No, not at all.
20 years old, your folks don't let you on the horn after 10?
Yeah, pretty sad, huh?
But you live away from the home most of the time?
I live at home.
You live at home.
Of course she lives at home.
No, but I mean, I thought maybe the rest of the year, like she came over for the summer or
What
something.
do you think
by
her
their
parents do?
rules.
Call her at 10:15 at her apartment? Aha!
No,
when she picks up the phone?
But I mean, she lives in the summer. She comes home and lives by their rules, and the rest of the year she's out.
No, she doesn't go. You
Here
don't go
all
anywhere.
the time.
Yeah, she's not going off to college.
Yeah, but I don't get the eating disorder thing.
I'm at VCE. It's a junior college,
No.
and I know you hate junior colleges, but also I'm still there.
The word college shouldn't even be in it.
I'm sorry.
Although the word college is in beauty college, so I guess it's okay. All right, Cece, what's your question?
Barber college.
That's true.
I've liked this guy since I was like a sophomore in high school,
Yeah.
and we were at a party on Saturday, and I wasn't drunk, but I was buzzed, and I totally told him how much I liked him for all this time, and we'd been talking off and on like throughout like this 4 years, but I'd never like kissed him or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just friends and things, and I mean, I know he's known I liked him, but this is like the first time I actually said it.
Yeah.
And he's seeing another girl. I mean, they're like, they like be with each other whenever I guess they feel like they want to be with somebody, kind of.
Yeah.
And she's with other guys, and he's with other girls.
Right. Yeah, sounds like a winner. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, so what's your question?
My question is, I really like him. I want to go for him, but I'm afraid of her because she's really like scared. Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cussed. Oops. That comes like near any guys that she's with.
Cece, hold on a second. Let me talk to my partner. Cece's like a 20-year-old who's like 14.
Yeah.
Her folks can't hear her talking on the phone after 10. She likes this guy, but this guy's with is really tough. You know what I mean? 20.
Yeah.
When's the last time a chick worried about another chick being tough at 20 years old? Like, well, what'd she do? Chew gum? Yeah, she's going to give her a good beating in the halls. She's going to wait for her by a locker. You know what I mean?
West Side Story.
Yeah. Hey, Cece.
Uh-huh.
Is he a jet or a, what the hell the other one's called? Crip? What was the other West Side? What's the two West Side? The Jets and the Flugelhorns?
I can't remember.
What the? Come on, Drew. You're one of those musical gay guys.
No, I can't remember.
You're a jet and a, when you're a jet and a pow. Anderson, come on, buddy. Ocean greaser, Anderson said. Cut my losses. No, Jets and the Falcons? No. Cece.
Yes.
Sharks. I knew it was some kind of animal. All right, Cece. So, listen, you like this guy. I don't trust this guy. You sound so naive, so protective.
Yeah, we don't think this is going to go anywhere. He is clearly not somebody who's into a relationship. You're looking for one. He's not going to deliver.
You told him, you laid it out on the table for him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the ball's in his court, right?
Right.
So if he likes you, he's going to do something.
Well, I mean, let's say he does do something. What do I like? I mean, I'd heard, like, I know you think, like, I'm totally, like, immature and stuff, but what do I do? I mean, this girl's, like, way older than both of us. And
How old is she?
She's 24.
Huge.
That's the other thing that leaves when you're older, when you're young, too, which is older means tough.
And the difference between older and way older. The difference between older, way older is like 20 and 70. That's way older. Not
She's
20 and
24. She's 24. That's a big 4 years there. But no, remember when you were a kid, like you'd go, well, like when you're in the 3rd grade, you go, this guy's tough. He's in the 5th grade.
Right.
Like he could kick your ass by virtue of being 2 grades above yours.
Yes.
Even if he was the world's biggest puss, the fact is he was 2-3 years older, he was going to kick your ass. But that kind of stuff stops after about 17 because once you're 20, it's not like a guy in his 60s is going to kick your ass.
That's right.
Or a guy who's 25, for that matter.
Right.
She's, all right. Now, one more with real Cece. Cece.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by you.
What do you mean?
You're just so naive. She's way older. She's 24.
Okay, so I exaggerated. But it's not that she's older and she's bigger, and it's not that. It's just that she's kicked other girls. I mean, she has a reputation of doing this a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say that just because
Why is this guy with her?
because she's beautiful,
Oh, really?
really pretty,
I'm
and
intrigued by this woman.
she's
24, beautiful, stomps a lot of local ass.
oh yeah. I mean, she has a reputation of beating people's ass.
All right, Cece, first and foremost, you need to go away to school.
You need to go
Yeah.
away somewhere.
Yeah, go away and work. Go away and do anything. Just get out of the house. Get out of that area.
Listen.
You need a little reality check. You know what? What's happened is the parents have kept her properly sort of
Rained.
protected from all this.
Yeah.
And so she gets out into that's her real world. Is that the sort of West Side Story world she lives in? It's like Grease. Really, it's like
It's like a rumblefish.
she needs to get out in the world a little bit.
Becca?
God, I don't think I've ever given that advice. 7
Get out in
years
the
on radio,
world?
that's advice I've never given. There it is.
Hi.
Hey, listen, there should be a junior college exchange program
Yeah.
because the biggest reason for going to college is to go to college, to go away to college, to get out of your house, to get out from under your parents' thumb, to experience new places and new environments. Junior college, you can't do that. But a lot of people I know in junior college, or I did know in junior college, were 19, 20, 21, 22, still living at home. Their parents are tired of looking at them. They have disdain for their parents.
Parents have the same for them.
Parents have disdain for them. But what if we start a junior college exchange program where somebody who's going to junior college in Minneapolis could just come out to Los Angeles and go to junior college, and someone from out here could go to Minneapolis, and that way they wouldn't feel like losers. Because one of the biggest problems with junior college is you live at home and you drive your moped in to the campus.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, people could have the dignity of going away to college, even if they didn't have the grades. Becca,
Yeah.
what's up?
Well, I've been getting migraines since I was 15,
Hmm.
and they've kind of taken a weird turn now. Now I'm kind of getting, I'll get like numb, well, not really numb feeling, but kind of a tingly feeling in my, my whole body, and I kind of feel weak, and it's in my arms, but it's everywhere basically.
Any vision problems?
Whenever I throw up, yeah, I get aura in my vision.
What do they consist of?
Huh?
What are your auras like?
It's like a really sharp light.
So those are called scotoma.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Does your vision go dark at all?
No, it's usually just a really bad flashes of light.
Okay.
Vision.
What's an aura?
Aura is what comes before a seizure or a migraine, a sense that something's coming on. And migraine auras typically are flashes of light. Like
What's the difference between aura and aura? You know what I mean? The aura?
Yeah.
The cosmic aura?
it's different.
Different.
Aura means just an awareness of something about to happen. You have an aura about you.
Oh, okay. So it is same word.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Same word, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Becca.
Kind of like a warning about a half an hour before I get a migraine.
Some people
Right.
get, as part of the aura, they'll get focal neurologic changes. One part of their body will go numb or limp,
Oh,
and they'll get
I'd kill
vision. A
myself.
quarter of their vision will go
Kill
out.
myself.
Well, huh?
I'd kill myself.
Well, basically, whenever I throw up is when I get numb.
All right. What's the question?
Or,
Why aren't you getting migraine treatment?
huh?
Why aren't you getting treatment? There's so many good treatments for migraine these days.
Tried Imitrex and that didn't work.
Try Zomig, Maxalt.
Well, I don't get them often enough anymore. I
any-
used to get them a lot, but I don't get them often enough. I just wondered if that was anything to be worried about.
Well, if you have real, true migraines, they are actually associated with restriction of blood supply to certain parts of the brain. It is important to make sure that they are properly treated or prevented.
But there's
If
been a
you're
lot
on-
of progress made in this department
Absolutely. If
over the
you're-
last
but
few years.
But if you're on birth control pills, I would get off them. I think that's one of the things that exacerbates them. That's one of the conditions that I think birth control pills are not to be used in. Again, the Imitrexes, the Maxalts, the Sumatriptans, all these are good medications that you can certainly use regularly, and/or they're medications that prevent it from coming on, like beta blockers or calcium channel
All right,
blockers.
hold on. I see Tyler's on the line here, and he says he's ready to fart.
Hey, how's it going, Adam?
Hey, Tyler. Anderson loves the gas.
All right, here we go.
You got it? Okay.
I'm trying.
All right.
I'm trying.
Always funny.
Hey, how's it going?
Always funny.
Hey, sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah. Where you been?
Just been real busy.
I see.
Yeah.
Too busy to fart on your friends?
Oh, well,
Come on, buddy.
never too busy for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should make a visit to the Man Show and really sort of share his talent.
I
Share
thought
the
we
wealth.
had a relationship here, buddy.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. It's just like it's been hectic.
Yeah.
I'll start calling more often
Yeah,
now.
you've been busy at 10 at night every weeknight?
I usually get to sleep pretty early.
No. Listen, let me explain something, Tyler.
What's that?
It'd be nice if you could live a life like everyone else. But you have a gift. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus could have went to bed at 9, but he had disciples and apostles and
Dinners to give.
dinners to throw, sandals to be worn. Yeah, he had to turn water into wine and turn fish into loaves and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you were handed a gift. You were touched by God, and that means you can't rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
All right. I hope you do. I mean, it's a burden.
Yeah.
I mean, like any great artist, you may burn out,
Yeah.
but it's important that you share your gift.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
What if I wake up one day and it's not there anymore? I'll wish that I did it more often, you know?
That's right. Here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What if Rembrandt went, I painted a painting this year, I'm going to take next year off? What if Mozart said, my arm's tired from this heavy wand I've been waving around, composing music and whatnot. I'm just going to do a sonata or so, and then I'm just going to take a couple of years off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These people had gifts.
Yeah.
And as an artist, as someone who's been touched that way, you have to share with the rest of us. And it's a burden. I know it. Look at me, Drew.
You seem to think everything's a burden. So that's you.
That's right. That is me. So one more for the road. What do you say, Tyler?
Here you go.
All right.
Hold on, having a little trouble.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm still working on it.
How about the suck in, Tyler?
Oh, I'm working, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I just ate a lot. And
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
All right, you want us to get back to you?
That one had some power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was like a 4 or 5 stager. All right, Tyler, get some rest.
Have a good night.
Nice work. All right, call us back.
Nice work.
Don't be a stranger.
Nice work.
Brian,
Yeah.
you're 24?
Mhm.
What's up?
Had a girlfriend for the last 3 years or so, and about a month ago, she died in a car accident.
Oh boy.
And I'm just having a real hard time dealing with that. I mean, I really don't know who to talk to.
Who have you talked to?
Well, I tried talking to my parents and stuff, but they're just like, oh, she was a girlfriend.
What happened?
She got in a car accident.
Oh, I see. Hold on a second. You got a pen here? She got in a car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
What do you mean?
Car accident? All right, hold on.
Okay.
I feel bad for Brian, but got in a car accident.
It makes me wonder if it's real.
Really?
Because usually people want to tell you what went on.
What happened with the car accident? She got in a car accident?
No, she and a couple of her friends were driving home from a party.
There we go.
And one of the I guess supposedly from the police report, the friend that was driving was kind of like under the influence of something, and she was in the front. She was a passenger in the front seat, and they kind of like went off the road and flipped or whatever, and so
she was your girlfriend.
Yes.
And your parents have no sort of empathy for what you must be going through?
What's that? I can't hear Drew.
For 3 years, you guys were steady boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
And your parents aren't empathetic?
Well, I mean, I don't live at home anymore.
Huh.
I see.
And-
You have any guy friends?
One guy's at school, yeah.
Are you at school now?
Yeah.
In college?
UCSF in San Francisco.
Uh-huh. And so do you have any guy friends, any buddies?
Yeah.
How are they?
I mean, they're real cool about it and everything. They're trying to, cheer me up, trying to take me out, trying to get my mind off of it and stuff.
How long ago did it happen again?
Month.
About a month ago.
Yeah, that's rough.
No, it's going to take months to get sort of even through
Yeah,
this.
I mean, is there any type of like professional help that?
Oh, absolutely. There are people.
Is that warranted or?
Yeah.
yeah.
I would. You know what's interesting? Paul Rudd's girlfriend. Believe it or not, you know who Paul Rudd is?
No.
He's a famous actor. He's in Cider House Rules.
Oh, yeah.
She does counseling and sort of sets up web groups, sets up communities of people to get together and share about morning. Her fiance, a contractor when they were like 28, like 2 weeks before the wedding, got killed in a building accident.
Oh my God.
The building
Hey,
blew up.
Brian, you hip to the internet?
Yeah.
I bet there's stuff you can find through the internet. Because you really do need to grieve. You need to be with other people that are going through this. A little counseling would be great. I mean, but, actually you sound remarkably well for someone, it's only been a month.
Yeah.
But this is going to take some months.
Oh, yeah. But you're just a university. The universities have terrifically developed health and mental health systems. Go take advantage of what's there. Go to the mental health services of your school. They will, I promise you, have people that can help you with this.
Oh, yeah.
And that is one of the biggest problems out there right now is a lot of these universities have these tremendously developed sort of state-of-the-art systems, highly motivated, really high-quality professionals. Kids don't come in.
Drew, when I'm taking a sip of coffee and just
keep going,
keep talking, would you, buddy? I know you don't like saying more than 3 words at a time.
But
I got to dance for my goddamn money here.
I misread things when you go, like it's something I'm going to say something.
Nah, but listen here, Wisehole. That's a good name for you, Wisehole.
Jackhole, Wisehole. The whole series.
Let me make this observation.
Yeah.
It seems to me that there's a lot of public service announcements and things on the college level where they try to explain to everybody that they can get health care and they should get checked for this, they should get checked for that. But emotional stuff, all I hear about is people putting on tests, wanting you to take drugs and sign up for this test on depression or this, they're doing a clinical survey or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't hear too much of, hey, you depressed? Call this number.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you do hear some commercials, and maybe I'm not articulating myself that well, but this is a big part of the human experience on this planet that is not really touched on too much. I'm not just talking about depression, because that's the problem. You hear a lot about those commercials, and they'll go, if you're clinically depressed, residing in the L.A. area and between the age of 18 and 24, you can make $50 for it. But that's not what it needs to be. Is more like, hey, you got problems? Talk about it with somebody.
Yeah, kids, young people particularly recoil away from that stuff. And in fact, I was at the University of Oregon a couple weeks ago, and they were saying how they were trying to test what kind of advertisement would draw kids into sort of support groups and stuff. And of course, when they went out and studied, the one they picked was the big breast with the guy looking down the shirt as something, come and get it kind of thing.
Right.
They want to come and do that, but you have to sort of give them what they need, what they want, in order to give them what they need, or they do not come.
All right, we will take ourselves a break. When we come back, we'll speak to Marie. Marie is 19, suddenly lost interest in sex, and boyfriend is upset. Wants to know what's wrong? We'll tell her what's wrong after this.
LoveLine.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Hello?
Hey, Grandma, it's Phoebe.
Who?
Phoebe, your granddaughter.
Oh, Phoebe, how's my favorite tycoon?
I don't work on Wall Street anymore. I just quit.
Your parents are so proud of you.
I've changed my life. Moved to the desert.
You're just so successful.
Actually, I've renounced worldly possessions, Grandma.
And that beautiful loft you live in.
No, I live in a cave.
And you're always dressed so nicely.
What? I dress in leaves and tree bark.
I do love your professional outlook.
I weave straw hats for mules.
All that studying sure paid off, didn't it?
I study folk dancing now. Every morning, after breakfast.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you had breakfast.
I did. Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch.
What? You never ate breakfast in your life.
Do now. Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. It's good.
But this is like a total change.
You'd better believe it. Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch cereal. Tastes so good, it's bringing everyone back to breakfast. Breakfast is back.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool, join the crowd, have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go, she's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out. Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick? No, it's out. We don't have to... Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire,
Hot, hot.
clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta. Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Hey, it's the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Andy Dick in here tomorrow night, probably with his band, the Bitches of the Century.
Oh, my God.
And, a party will ensue. Marie?
Yeah?
You're 19?
Yes.
You suddenly lost interest in sex?
Yes.
Why?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Starting medication?
No.
Huh?
How long ago did you lose interest in sex?
Probably about 2 months ago or so.
Anything happening in the relationship then?
No, actually, I've been dating the same boyfriend for about almost 8 months.
That wasn't what I asked. Anything
What was that?
Anything happened in the relationship 2 months ago?
Dating the same guy for 8 months.
No, I don't know of anything that would, stick out that...
Like your feelings changed about this guy?
No, I love him more, than ever, so...
Wow, that's quite a convincing testimonial. You love more than ever.
More than ever.
And you see, you're more in love with him now than you were 2 weeks after you met him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Is he as in love with you?
Yeah.
Is he available?
What'd you say?
Is he available in the way you need him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're on no medications, you're physically well, everything going okay.
Mm-hmm.
You ever get raped?
Nope.
Sleeping normally?
Everything's normal.
You're sleeping normally, eating normally, you haven't lost a bunch of weight.
No.
Exercising normally? Huh.
Just starting a new job last week.
Your mood is okay?
You're not depressed?
No.
He's good?
Huh?
He's good to you?
Yeah.
Exactly the way you'd want it.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. And is it true your new job is a tram guide at Universal Studios? Let me get my imitation of Marie driving the tram at the Universal Studios. Over here on the right. House from Psycho.
I had to switch your mics.
That's Columbus car. Watch out for the shark from Dross. All right. What the hell did Anderson just say in my ear?
I don't know.
I have no idea what it meant. Because there's a little reverb problem there. That's right. Hey, Marie?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing for your new job?
I'm a mechanic.
You're a mechanic?
Yeah.
What do you work on?
Conveyors, belts, whatever needs work.
Wow. That's butch. You sure you're not lesbian?
Oh, I'm sure.
All right. Well, listen, Marie, you're not depressed. You love your man more than ever. He's great to you.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with him. What's he do for a living?
He works at the airport.
Uh-oh. What's he do? Not security, I hope.
No, he does something for Delta Airlines.
Something.
I see.
Something? You have no idea what? You've been with 8 months?
Huh? Yeah.
You've been with 8 months and you don't know what he does for...
Well, he loads and unloads planes.
I see. Well, that's something. All right. Hey, Marie?
Uh-huh.
I'm so done talking to you. My God, what do you two talk about?
Talk about.
What is your first language? Is it English?
Yes, it would be.
Really? Oh, my God. I think I do more talking in an evening than you do in 6 years.
No, that's true for most of us.
That is true.
I'm looking at you for the answer.
All right, well, listen, I know, but let me tell you something. Honey, when you're having a conversation, you say, what's he do for the airlines? You go, I don't know. That's not a great conversation, you understand, right?
Well, I figured you guys like people that, got to the story quick and...
Okay, all right. All right, so do you love your dad?
I love my dad.
Any trauma? No one's in prison? Nobody beat you? Nobody raped you? No one's an alcoholic?
No, I've had a pretty good life.
Okay. You have any tattoos?
One.
Yeah, that's right. Of a big conveyor belt?
No.
Okay, well, listen, Marie?
You're not doing drugs. No medicines, no drugs. No new birth control pills. Nothing like that.
No.
Okay.
Nothing. No Depo-Provera shots. Depo.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Then start putting out. That's it. That's the end. Listen.
Maybe something else going on.
Oh, who cares? Oh, who cares? Just spread your legs.
Jeez.
Oh, come on. You love the guy. You love him more than ever. He's a great guy. I feel great. Everything's great. I love my dad. Then open your legs and quiet down. Actually, don't quiet down. Start talking more. What do you think her friends call her affectionately? Do you think they have a nickname like
Bubbles?
Bubbles or Miss Personality? Jesus Christ.
Bubbles.
I swear I've had better conversations with your kids, Drew. I really have.
You bet you have.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Airline. Works. Plane. What's he do at the airline? Does something. Helen?
Hi.
You're 15? Oh, my God, you can talk. This is great. What's up?
Okay, I'm bulimic, and I know that for sure, and I just want to know how I can go about getting treatment without my parents knowing.
Why is that important?
Because, I'm black, and it's like...
You're what?
I'm black, and it's like a white disease, or,
Yeah.
and
You could be screwed. I remember when I came down with sickle cell, I was roundly ridiculed by my white friends. They told me it was a black disease.
Helen, that's ridiculous.
You're going to get screwed.
That you see it that way.
Well, it is a white disease. You don't have that many black chicks.
No,
you seen the
probably not.
asses on most of those black women, Drew? You think that's an eating disorder? Please. Helen, am I right?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, you don't need to be any more ashamed, than you already are. You understand that you're obviously uncomfortable with this diagnosis no matter what color you are.
Yeah.
And it's important to have family members involved in the treatment.
Well, okay, my mom...
They're the problem. and it's important to get them involved.
Yeah, but it's a catch-22, Drew, because the reason you have an eating disorder is because of your intrusive parents who you can't communicate with.
Right.
Exactly.
So how are you going to communicate with the people who gave you the eating disorder in the first place?
You ain't, but you get a team of professionals in there to.
What do your parents do?
Okay, my mom's a doctor. My dad's a car salesman.
Uh-huh. Ooh, that's a tough combo. Yeah, I don't trust those car salesmen or those doctors. And they're over-intrusive. They put you in dance class when you were too young and all that stuff.
Well, I got beaten when I was older. I still do.
You still get beaten?
Yeah.
Your dad does the beating?
Your mom.
Your
Oh,
mom?
my God.
Your dad doesn't hit you with that big, wide, clip-on tie he wears to work?
No.
What kind of doctor is your mom?
I think she's just family practitioner.
Well, she understands what you've got, and you need to.
Oh, I doubt that. And is there a way to get them as least involved as possible?
Yes, that's between you and your treating team.
Okay, and what are some, what are my options?
Jeez, you sound smart, Helen. Come on, don't. Doesn't she strike you as like a super smart person?
Yeah.
And she's 15, and she's already she's executing. She's like an executive. And look, you don't want to lose your life.
Yeah,
to
you're
this
going to be a
illness.
real ball buster one day.
That's fine. That'll be good for her.
Yeah.
Don't.
Be bad for me.
The guys like Adam are too insecure to be with somebody like you, Helen. Just remember that.
All right.
But look, this is a fatal illness potentially, and you don't want to screw your life up. This is a crossroads. You can get better. You can be put into remission. You can get on with your life and do what you want to do.
Okay.
But this is the opportunity. It's now.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Also, and I started purging using laxatives, and my legs seem to be getting bigger. Is that is that water retention?
Yeah, it's fluid retention. It's when you stop using the laxatives that starts to happen.
Okay.
You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's between the uses, and you got to go through that for a few months. It takes a while for your sort of kidneys to equilibrate to what you've done to them.
One day we'll get a big chart in here on what different ethnicities get what diseases and what they participate in, right?
What they participate in?
Well, like eating disorders. Not a black woman's disease. Not necessarily a Latino woman's disease, right?
What?
More of a white woman's disease. Latinos?
I've seen it across the board. I must admit, I'm not taking care of many African Americans with it.
Right.
But I've taken plenty of
Mexican chicks.
Latino, yeah.
Latino from Mexico, though. And what about Asian women?
Yep.
Eating disorders?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty whacked out. And what about? Let's see. Let me try to figure out. So you have some Latino chicks who are have the eating disorder.
Mm-hmm.
You have some of the Orientals, right?
Can you offend anybody else? You left anybody out?
Oh, who cares? Listen, all you screwball ethnicities out there. I'm not changing your name every 5 minutes. You pick one, you stick with it. I'm going with it. That's all. Now, what the hell else are we?
You were just scrolling through as many.
Oh, yeah.
As many
yeah. Now,
degrading...
what about Jewish women? Eating disorder?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look like it. Really?
I've seen it.
Yeah, but not that much. Mostly
intrusive parents.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Jews have like a sort of natural defenses built up against intrusive parents.
After thousands of years.
Thousands of years. Yeah, they've evolved biologically to stave off intrusive mothers. And I mean, it would send a... Drew, don't clump that thing down every time. It would send a non-Jewish woman to her grave years ago. All right, so some Jews have the eating disorder.
Oh, yeah.
Some Latinos.
I've seen male Jews with it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like chicks. Some female Latinos. A handful of black women, right?
Uh-huh.
But mostly just your waspy broads, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get into drugs in the next hour. There's certain ethnicities are into certain drugs, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Michael?
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on a second.
Oh, you got a fart? See if it's real.
Still there?
Yeah.
Here you go.
I think you flushed the toilet there, yeah.
It's genius.
What do you call that, a toilet?
Huh?
Yeah, I gotta get me one of them.
Huh?
That's wonderful.
I haven't heard you talking about your seat lately.
You're welcome.
Hold on a second there, Michael. Yeah, I got this toilet seat from Sweden. It's
from Sweden?
Well, it's called like
I thought it was from Japan.
Oh no. It's called like it's called like Fawn or something. It's like FOEN. and it has like umlauts over the
Everything.
O.
Mm.
Yeah, and you know the lid has a hole right in the middle of it, like a finger grab. It's not a bad plan. You know what I mean? Like most toilet lids are smooth, right?
Right.
And if you want to lift the toilet lid, you got to get your fingers up underneath it a little, up around the sort of part you piss on. This has just one hole right in the middle of it. You just sort of drop your finger in it.
Right.
You sit on this thing, Drew. It starts vibrating. It's hot. It starts getting hot. And then there's that remote. And the remote has a picture of a seal on it. It's a little LED readout seal.
Yeah.
And then you push this big orange button and you hear this. And all of a sudden, whoosh, right in the anus. Right in the ass. It is golden. I love that thing.
Use it every time?
You know how much I've saved on toilet paper in the last 4 months since I've had that thing installed?
Oh, the commodity's gone up. What are you talking about?
$18,000 by my, and that's a conservative estimate, Drew.
Speaking of conservation.
Oh,
your mother must be proud.
Well, the rivers are running dry, but the trees are still up. It's basically how it works. Oh man, I'll tell you, you guys have not lived until you've had water squirted into your ass, lukewarm water after a nice dumpski. And let me tell you, Drew, there's nothing worse. There's nothing that equals the heartache of taking a nice shower and then getting out of the shower and dropping a load. You know what I mean?
Especially with that carpet you've got going on back there.
Like trying to get peanut butter out of shag. It is rough down there. And you get on that thing, you are living. I got to tell you, though, it has not been, and I think it's because people are jealous, but it's not been that warmly received.
By your peers?
Yes. The folks have seen it. First comment
have they tried it?
Here's the first comment. Well, the thing looks very medicinal, you know?
Clinical.
Well, I mean, looks like yeah, maybe I'm using that the wrong way, but it looks like it belongs in a hospital.
Right, sterile.
And it looks like it's there for something.
Right.
Like, I mean, it serves some medical purpose.
It's an assistive device. Like you've got some
Yeah.
problem.
And people come in. No, they come in. They look at my bathroom and they go, "Is your grandma staying with you?"
Right.
I go, "No. What are you talking about?"
They call those
Oh,
toilet.
did she stay here? Is she coming to visit? It's like, no.
Toilet risers, they call
Yeah,
it.
they're like, what is that? No, yeah, I know. But when you get older, the toilet seat starts going funky.
Yeah.
You're used to seeing any deviation in the normal configuration of the toilet seat. You think old person staying here.
Mm-hmm.
So you see my toilet seat. This thing's got a picture of a seal on. It's got a hole in the top of it. It's got a wire coming from it, and
tubing.
Hydraulic tubing and hoses and stuff going off it. People look at that and they go, they must think some aging relative is staying at the place. And then I tell them it's for me, and they're like, oh, what's wrong with your anus? Yeah. I don't care, though, Drew. I'm proud of it.
Has Jimmy driven it, Daniel?
No, those guys have not tested it out.
Those pussies.
I'm going to bring them by. It is good times. All right, we're going to take a little break. And we'll talk to you want to talk to Michael? Who do you want to talk to?
Try to talk to him. He flushed the toilet.
Oh, that was Michael. That's right. Troy.
Here we go.
Over here, yes. Danielle. She's 14, just had sex with boyfriend, and condom fell off. Didn't we start with this one?
Yes, this is a good one.
Freaked
This
out?
one we can take care of, though, right?
All right. We're going to tell her what to do.
We'll be right back with more LoveLine.
How was school today, Rebecca?
We learned what the Earth was like a long time ago, way back in the 1990s.
Oh.
Grandpa, did you ever taste water?
Oh, my, no. By the time I was a boy, water, if you could find it, was pretty much unfit to drink. But I hear tell, long ago, children used to make lemonade with actual tap water and drink it on hot, sunny days.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes they'd fill balloons with water and toss them at each other and laugh or run through the sprinkler singing and carrying on. And then after a day of playing, their folks would put them in the tub, fill it with water and bubbles and scrub them till they were squeaky clean.
Wow. Why didn't people try to save the water?
Well, I guess they didn't think one person could make a difference.
Thousands of Americans make a difference every day. For example, over 900 million tons of untreated sewage is no longer discharged into our nation's waters. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
We're gonna try to get some
Okay, class, this part of the museum is known as the Hall of Trees.
What's a tree?
Large plants that once covered much of the earth. This is a full-scale model of a maple tree.
What are those green things?
Those were called leaves. They took in sunlight, nourished the tree, expelled oxygen, creating air for people to breathe.
People didn't breathe out of air tanks?
No, then air was everywhere. The sky was blue, even the ocean was blue,
The ocean was blue?
and filled with fish.
What's a fish?
When you protect the earth, you protect your health and that of your children. We're making progress. There has been a significant improvement. 20 years ago, air pollution in Los Angeles exceeded health standards on 4 out of every 5 days. But we still have a long way to go.
Here's the Hall of Weather. Press that button and you'll hear a rainfall.
Why'd they need rain?
Without rain, a flower couldn't grow.
What's a flower?
One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Personally, I'm so sick of hearing about the environment.
I know. What's everyone so worried about?
51 million Americans live in areas where the air is officially classified as unhealthy to breathe.
It's a big world, and it's been here a long time.
Yeah, we're talking years and years and years.
The Center for Disease Control says that 94,000 people get sick every year from contaminated water. 900 of those people die.
It's all in their heads.
It's media hype.
The average American dumps at least 20 pounds of household toxins down the drain every year, most of which ends up in the drinking water supply.
Personally, I drink tap water. I mean, it's not like we're in Bangladesh.
Personally, I feel fine. I mean, I ask you, seriously, who's really getting hurt here?
5.8 million children died last year as a result of unsafe drinking water.
Not me or my kids, right, Billy? Billy, where are you?
Can one person make a difference? Today, 66% of our rivers and lakes are safe for fishing and swimming, a third more than in 1970. One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
And now, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies, with a lullaby.
Crumple, crumple, little car. When you crash, it's au revoir.
If on dumb luck you rely, through the windshield they will fly.
Keep your children off the streets. Put your kids in safety seats.
Crumple, crumple, little car. Don't be dummies like we are. Gee, Vince, I'm kind of sleepy now.
Okay, Larry, just crash anywhere.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids' safety belts. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yeah, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. There's Dr. Drew over there, and we'll get back to the phones. 1-800-LOVE-191. Danielle?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
Condom came off?
Uh-huh. Well, no, it broke.
Oh, boy. When did it break?
About an hour ago.
Uh-huh. 14.
Yeah, 14.
How old's your boyfriend?
13.
That son of a bitch. I just can't. Where do you go from there? Where do you go?
Jail.
Hey, 3 years until you drive. Where are you going? You know what I mean? Holy Christ. All right. So this it broke and he had an orgasm, right?
Yeah.
I see.
So
how is a 13-year-old guy in the sack, by the way?
How is a 13-year-old guy in the sack? I'm not sure. I'm kind of wondering that myself right now. Do you want to talk to him?
Yeah, sure.
Here.
Put him on.
Hello.
Hey, you son of a bitch. 13. Son of a bitch. And how's your sexual technique at 13?
I don't know.
Okay. Have you watched any porn movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. You picked up a few pointers?
Yeah.
Yeah, my theory is... Here's my theory. Hold on a second.
13.
Drew, I think kids definitely respond to watching things like porn. I think they get better. Here's what I mean.
You mean...
Well, here's what I'm saying.
Because we were so sheltered from all that, we didn't have the opportunity to study any technique.
Well, here's what I want to say.
Yeah.
You ever watch now, once in a while on like ESPN5 or something, they have the high school basketball playoffs or high school state all-star game or whatever?
Right.
These guys are 16, 17 years old. Monster jams.
Yes. Yeah.
Reverse double pump slams.
Yeah.
Stuff, I mean, when I was in high school, and it wasn't that long ago, guys didn't dunk. And if they did, it was just sort of two hands, whatever. Now, where did they get that idea? I mean, where did they figure out, hey, that's possible?
Yeah.
Well, they just watched Michael Jordan do it, and then they went, hey, screw it, I'm going to do it.
Yep.
I kind of think if you watch enough hardcore porn, you probably get an idea for a move or two.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The same sort of theory there. All right, is this Danielle's young suitor?
Yeah.
Let's talk Danielle again.
All right, put your girl back on the
Hello?
horn, would you?
Hi.
All right, so the condom broke,
Yeah.
so you got to get that morning after pill.
Yeah. How? Do you have a number for me?
1-888.
Hold on. 1-888.
Not.
What?
Not NOT. Number 2. Late LATE. Oh boy, smoking pot when they do that too.
I don't. Okay. Yeah.
Did you write that down?
No. Say it again.
All right, hold on a second. Hey, if people wonder why I hate people, do you know what I mean? She's like, hold on, let me get a pencil. Okay, go ahead. 1-888, hold on. 1-888, not, 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 N-O-T. Okay, hold on. And say 2 to number 2, late. Okay, you got that? No.
It's just nuts.
What are we raising here, Drew? Hey, Danielle, do you have like a pet Cocker Spaniel or something you could put on the phone so we could give him the goddamn number?
I have a Brittany Spaniel.
Okay, put her on the phone.
No.
We need to talk to someone intelligent.
Dude, do I sound really stupid? I'm sorry.
Well, do you have a
sound
pen?
stoned.
What?
Are you stoned?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what you sound like.
Well, okay, listen.
I'm on, like Prozac and stuff, so.
Okay, listen though, honey. I've been stoned and driven cross country. You can pick up a pen and write a number down, can't you?
No. I was just confused.
She's got that pot laugh at 13.
Oh, God. Do you have the pen now?
I already wrote it down.
Okay, what is it?
It's 1-888 NOT2LATE.
There you go.
There's another number. 1-800.
1-800.
This could take 45 minutes.
230.
230.
Plan. PLAN.
Oh, okay.
Between those numbers, you should be able to come up with a place that can get you that pill. And it's the sooner you get it, the more effective it is. So try it.
Gonna cost
About $30.
$30.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I have that kind of money. Okay.
Okay.
Well, think about raising the kid or getting an abortion. That's going to be a little more money.
Look at it this way. Raising a kid's going to cost you at least $65. At least. That's a conservative estimate. It could go as high as $100.
Well, the
My
abortion
parents, even as far back as the 70s, I talked to them lately. They showed me some receipts. I audited my parents. $125 it cost them to raise me and my sister.
No.
Yeah. Now, my dad got some of it back because I've leased him a car.
That was just the morning cereal fees, right? The Chocula expense?
Cereal? No, I think I don't remember the numbers. Cereal was
that's all you lived on anyway.
$34. Clothing was another $17. I was surprised to see it was that high. Like I said, then there was miscellaneous, 20. I'm guessing that was formula, bottles,
cleaning solution,
pediatrician, cleaning solution, things like that. But it was up to $125. I was quite surprised by that. All right, so listen, Danielle and company, you're 13 and 14. Don't smoke so much weed. You're already on the Prozac. You're possibly pregnant, for Christ's sake. I mean, you're 14. Please, slow down. Let me yell at Danielle one more time. Danielle, honey, I don't want to bum your high, but you're already on Prozac, right?
Gone.
Okay, good. All right, she's back to humping. Boyfriend got another boner. It's been 5 minutes. All right.
Break.
All right, when is... no. Troy?
Troy? Yeah, that's me.
You're 20.
Yeah, I'm 20.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, I just recently lost probably about 100 pounds, and I started working out and stuff like that. I've always been natural. And I thought about maybe getting into some steroids because some of these guys look great, and I know it's not natural. And I was wondering if it would affect my sex drive.
How much do you say you weigh?
I used to weigh 320 pounds.
Wow.
And you've lost 100.
About 100, 105.
All right. How'd you lose that weight?
Well, I had a really bad eating habits and lazy. I took stuff like metrics, and I started taking supplements and really watched my eating intensely.
Okay, hold on a second, Troy. All right, so you're saying, let me get a pen here. You ate less? I gotta write that down. Hey, it's what you learn doing this show. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna take a little break, and then we'll tell Troy whether he ought to get on the juice or not.
We about to get funky, yo.
Hit it. This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Oh, we'll be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it, and feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake.
Huh?
Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say, don't push it, park it.
Right. A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
There are lightweights. There are middleweights. There are heavyweights. Then there are these guys. 13 feet, 500 pounds of pure power. Don't miss the incredible battle between Lennox Lewis and Michael Grant for the undisputed heavyweight title. Friday, May 5th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central on HBO. Lewis versus Grant, only on HBO. The heart and soul of boxing.
It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is... We doing going back to the phones?
Yeah.
Okay, why'd you just come to me and say top of the hour then, Anderson?
Because you were giving me that look like, why'd it take so long? Because I had to give extra time for the top of the hour.
They do it. We don't do it
Yeah,
anymore.
I know. I was giving Anderson the look like, are we doing the top of the hour break? And he said, top of the hour.
No, you're giving me the look like, dude, turn on my mic now or I'll throw this through the window.
And that's my normal look. Yeah, but that's projection. I was giving the, I thought we weren't going to do this look. All right, so here we are. Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. And we'll get back with Troy. Troy's 20. Wants to take the roids. Troy weighed 320. And now he's down to 220.
He's 214, actually, yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. 214. Let me write this down. And again, something else I got to write down. He lost the weight through
eating less.
Eating less. Hold on, let me
Yeah, I was taking like Xenadrin, stuff like that, some supplements, some weight loss supplements.
I see. And you were working out too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So hold on again. So you're saying, diet and exercise?
Yeah, diet and exercise.
Oh,
Startling.
okay.
Ooh, no.
Okay. And you lost weight.
Yeah, and I've always been really heavy my entire life. I think I know obesity runs in my family, and I just, finally where I'm finally looking decent. I don't want to, I want to get bigger. I see these guys in the muscle magazines, and they look great, but I don't want to screw up my sex life.
Yeah, but
it's not just your sex life, although that's the only thing you're going to hear from me. You'll listen to from me, but it can hurt you badly.
What kind of condition was the sex life in anyway?
What sex life?
That's my point.
Yeah, there wasn't any, and now that maybe I have the opportunity,
All right, but listen.
Do you remember that big guy at Texas A&M stood up and said he cried because he couldn't get erection?
You're going from one extreme to another here.
Yeah.
It's like you had a little eating disorder before, and now you're going to go the opposite eating disorder.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's that. I'm just watching what I'm eating now, and
but stay with that. Don't get into excessive sorts of behaviors around this. Adam is right. This is all disorder. Whether you're on the high end or the low end, it's obsessive.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". You're 220. What do you you should be trying to lose another 40 pounds.
Yeah. I'm trying to build my muscle bigger though. I'm trying to lose the fat and stuff like.
All right, but
keep working on it. Increase your cardio.
Let me tell you about your sex life.
Okay.
All right, Troy. Here's your job. You try to improve your sex life by trying to get chicks to have sex with you. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Not guys to have sex with you, but chicks.
Yeah.
And let me explain what chicks like. Chicks like lanky. all the research I've done has indicated they like thin guys. They don't like Ichabod Crane, but you know what? They'll take him.
Well, they also
Women do not need those muscular, oversized, bulky bodies. And there's nothing that a woman hates more than a guy who's 5'9" and looks like a jukebox. A guy who is 5'9" and weighs 135 pounds will get more tail than a guy who's 5'9" and 235, even if the guy at 235 is not fat.
But most importantly, they like a guy with a life who's
Let me write this
available.
down. No, I'm just talking. I have, listen, I was a big guy. Like when I played football and stuff, I was always like a husky guy. And it drove me nuts that all the wusses got the poontang. But it's the God's honest. And that whole sort of thing about He-Man and broad-shouldered and big chest and Charles Atlas and getting all the ladies and all that stuff, that went out in the 50s. It does not exist anymore. It really doesn't. Close your eyes. Think about the guys who get the most tail. Think about the celebrity guys. Think about, I don't know, the Johnny Depps or the Brad Pitts or the Dustin Hoffmans or whoever it is, whoever those sort of male guy sex symbol types are or were. Or hey, even, you go back, even, like a Paul Newman or something, whoever, George Clooney, whoever. None of those guys are over 180 pounds. I'd say the average is more like 155, 160. Show me the big hunkin' guys who are getting tons of tail. There are many more scrawny guys. So, guys, go scrawny, and you get tail. I swear to God. I have big friends, and my buddy the Wheeze. The Wheeze want 5'8", 5'9", never weighed more than like $127. I mean, this guy, he somehow he looked right. He was like 5'9", he was 130 pounds. Tons of tail. Chicks loved him.
30, wow.
Yeah, it's weird, but there's some guys who can be 130 pounds and look sort of right.
Huh.
And all these, Teen Idol guys and all these, they're always Davy Jones or whoever from the past. They're always just, they're wimps. They got a lot of tail. Okay. Now, the guys like the big guys. The guys like the wrestlers.
Gay guys, you mean?
No, the teenage guys and gay guys. Actually, gay guys like what teenage guys like.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They like the big greased-up, brawny guys. Chicks, wimpy guys. And it always drives the big guys nuts. They're spending their whole life at the gym, and then the Wheeze comes in. He's been smoking pot and eating Doritos all day, and he's banging on their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem fair.
No.
Okay. Mary?
Yes.
You're 24.
Yes.
What's up?
I have problem getting orgasms, and I'm married, and it bothers my husband.
You've never been able to?
Yes, I have before, and I still do. Sometimes I've always had a problem, though, getting them.
And when you've been able to, what's been different, or what have you done?
I mean, just sometimes I can get them easy, but most of the time it's really hard for me to get them. A lot of times I don't get them during sex at all.
During intercourse?
Right.
What about oral sex?
Well, when when I get oral sex, I can get them sometimes too.
Oh.
Usually it's,
Yeah, your vagina's like a roulette wheel.
What is the most reliable way somebody could approach you?
well, when he goes down on me and
Right. So why doesn't he do more of that?
playing with me a little bit too.
Right. That would be normal. Most women experience that, what you're experiencing.
Right.
So
that's not being able to orgasm. That's not orgasm during intercourse, which is most women.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the point. If he went down on you and did a good job on you, would you orgasm?
Yes.
All right. Weren't we basically getting at that a half hour ago?
Excuse me?
Okay. So you're not that inconsistent. You have orgasms through oral sex consistently, but not through intercourse.
Right. But when I do get them, it takes him a long time.
Through intercourse.
Right.
But not through oral sex. You can have them that way.
Well, even through oral sex, it takes a long time.
How long do you have to get down there?
About 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, my God. Man could throw his back out in that kind of time.
Yeah, he's a husband. He's got to do his job.
No
and
kid.
he knows he'll get there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you broads with your half hour.
How often are you having sex with him?
3 or 4 times a week.
Wow. All right. And so he's logging 2-3 hours a week down there. A couple hours
he
a
isn't.
week.
He isn't. That's the problem.
He's not logging
he
it
needs
down
to.
there.
Are you on any medication?
No.
All right.
Okay. So how often is he going down on you?
He goes down every time.
Every time. Does he stay down?
And he tries.
Yeah.
Jaw locks.
He'll. Yeah. He's got TMJ. Can you leave the TV on so at least he has something to hear?
We don't usually.
Yeah. Give him something to do down there. Put the where are you calling from?
Dallas.
Dallas. Jesus Christ. They don't have base. Put the Astros game on for him, would you?
Okay.
Let him hear something down there. I'll tell you, I've been down there for it seems like days sometimes, but I know it's only like 15 minutes. As you get down there, you get bored.
Oh,
Put a little talk radio on, huh? That's nice. You're listening to something.
Consider it, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
You put like one of those cooking shows on.
That's nice.
A travel show.
It's romantic.
Computer show.
Very romantic. You're all
Ow.
class. Adam.
As women, they can tune that right out. That's nice though when you hear TV going, you know.
Yeah, maybe that interior design show could be on. That would turn you on.
Which show? Oh, the hell's his name? Drop that. Play that one with Christopher Lowell.
Look for the areas, fill that space. I'd like to thank all of my guests today. They did a swell job in showing us how easy it is so that we can really do it. If I can do it, they can do it, you can do it. But bye for now.
Straight as an arrow, that boy. Straight as an arrow. All right. You're right, Drew. Josh?
Yeah.
You're 18.
Yeah, I was wondering what the long-term effects of codeine syrup are.
Well, that's the drug heroin.
Excuse me?
You know the drug heroin?
Yes.
Okay, close relative of codeine.
Ooh.
So it's profound addiction. It's a very addictive drug, and when you try to stop, you will get full-blown opiate withdrawal.
Oh, is that cough medicine you're drinking?
Well, the good part of it.
The codeine
stuff
part.
that gets you messed up.
Yeah, but you're drinking the whole cough medicine, aren't you?
I'm getting just the codeine.
How do you do that?
Through people. That's all I know. It's a stronger.
You're getting something in it besides the codeine, I guarantee.
Well, there's a little bit of some other stuff, but it's basically mostly codeine.
What color is it?
It's red, sometimes
no,
purple.
That's look. One is polyhistine.
Let me work that out. Cherry and grape, you moron.
One is polyhistine with codeine. The other is probably a Robitussin with codeine.
Yeah.
Okay. You get lots of other stuff in there with the codeine.
Mm-hmm.
Things pseudoephedrine.
Listen, I'm done. I'm done with our. I'm done talking everyone into my initial answer to them. You know what I mean? It's like it's all night. It's like you have orgasm, but it's real inconsistent, even during oral sex. Yeah, it's very inconsistent. So if he performs oral sex and it's inconsistent, So it's inconsistent during intercourse, but if he gave you oral sex, would you have orgasm? You know, it's like, hey, you're drinking cough medicine. Just the codeine. Oh, where are you getting just the codeine? I can get it.
Yeah.
What color is it? It's grape and cherry is what he's getting, you idiot. Now, who's getting straight codeine?
Yeah, I wouldn't know where they would get that.
I didn't know. I mean, you'd have to know somebody over at like a chemical plant or something. So he's drinking codeine.
So cough syrup with codeine.
Right, and he's going to get addicted.
If you're not careful, you will get addicted.
Are you addicted already, Josh?
No, I don't do it regularly. It's just something I've done lately.
All right. You can't just drink booze like every other 18-year-old?
It's just something somebody offered. It was.
Well, when they offer heroin, you can try that too.
All right,
I
same
don't know
thing.
about that. Well, see, I didn't do this. I figured it was, if you get drunk off it, it wouldn't be the same thing. It wouldn't be anything like that. But now that I know, I'm not going to.
Good. All right. Don't mess with yourself, Josh. All right?
All right.
Save your brain.
I'll do my best.
All right, buddy.
Codeine withdrawal is pretty miserable
care.
too. Awful,
It is?
awful diarrheas.
Oh, really?
Oh. And the usual opiate withdrawal, just awful bone pain and everything else.
Tessa?
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I got a girlfriend, and she's like head over heels in love with me, but I can't feel nothing. And
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Huh?
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah, lots of them.
Lots of them. And why don't you feel anything for this one?
I have not a clue. Usually by now I'm head over heels as well.
Why do you call her girlfriend?
Because she's with me and we've been going out for about 4.5 months now.
But you're not into her.
I'm not into her.
All right, well, you better break up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex is good though.
Yeah. Tessa?
Yeah.
What kind of name is that, Tessa?
It's a girl's name.
Where am I?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Write that down too.
Oh, is that Tessa the girl?
Yeah.
Wow. That was lesbian. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me write that down. I'm gonna publish a book, and let me tell you something. It's gonna be called "Idiotic Answers: Diary of a Madman," written by Adam Carolla, or at least dictated by Adam Carolla. And I'm not gonna go a year to write this book. I could write this book in 1 week of LoveLine with all these idiotic answers. What kind of name is Tessa? It's a girl's name. Are they being combative? Do they know I'm in a horrible mood? Are they screwing with me? Is it or maybe I'm manufacturing it?
No, not manufacturing. But
I'm not. Maybe I'm getting people to do it.
Extra irritable tonight.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Tessa?
Yeah.
What kind of name is Tessa?
Well, let me see. I have not a clue. My mom gave it to me.
And never told you what the origin was?
Nope.
It's not short for something?
Nope.
Hey, it's not. How's it read on your birth certificate or your driver's license?
Tessa D. Elliott.
Tessa. And no grandparent, no other relative. No, it doesn't mean anything in any other language.
No, it's just a normal name, just Tessa.
Okay. There you go. And how'd you become a lesbian?
That's the way. It's just I've liked girls since I can remember.
Mm-hmm. Anyone monkey with you?
Huh?
Anybody monkey with you when you were younger?
No.
Huh?
It was just, this is the way I was born, pretty much.
I believe that.
All right. Where's your dad?
My dad's with me, my mom, and we have a whole family. Nobody's divorced or nothing.
Everyone's good?
Yeah, everyone's good. I have a really nice family, actually.
They know you're lesbian?
Yeah, came out to them last year.
Nice.
They're okay with it?
Yeah.
Cool.
They're all right, huh?
Yeah.
This is the real thing.
She's a real lesbian.
Yeah, I'm real true life lesbian.
Born and bred.
Yeah. And your folks, your mom, your dad, they're all right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
almost gave my mom a heart attack, but it's all right.
Your dad's okay,
Except for
huh?
that, she's very accepting.
Dad, I can tell you about dads. Mixed feelings. No grandkids, but no BJs. You know what I mean? It's like, there's a scale. No drunken biker guy like peeling out on your lawn. No unwanted pregnancies.
No, you know what a mess men are, and you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, as a guy, you think about all those horrible things you've done to women over the years, and then you realize, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I got a son. He's going to have a couple kids. That'll be fine. All right. Morgan?
Yeah?
You're 18.
Yep.
What's up?
Well, I'm going out with my boyfriend for a year now, and my mom likes him, sort of, kind of, I guess, but the rest of my family just lecture me all the time that he's not good for me. And,
Why?
Huh?
What's the matter with him?
Nothing.
What do they say he's not good for you for?
That he's using me for sex because my house is separate from theirs. I have, like, my own little room away from the house.
Why? How's that?
Huh?
It's like a guest house.
Kinda, yeah.
You live in a castle or something?
Huh? I'm on 14 acres.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on a little farm.
Nice.
Are we talking to somebody in Napa again?
Where are you calling from?
Placerville.
Oh.
Isn't that?
I got a friend over there.
Where's that? Is that San Francisco?
It's up north. It's by Sacramento.
It's 45 minutes from Lake Tahoe.
Right.
How close to Sacramento is it?
It depends on how fast you're
45
driving. If you're going the speed limit, about an hour.
And if you're going under the speed limit, be
over
less?
Over the speed limit, be 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Morgan?
Yeah?
We are again.
But anyway, you're living on your own piece of property over there.
Yeah.
And you got your own place. And how old's your boyfriend?
He's 20.
And he comes over there and gives you good sexual working over, right?
Well, it's not that. It's that, my grandma sits there and she wants me to live her, the life she wants me to live.
Which is what?
Huh?
Which is what?
which is, the good little schoolgirl who doesn't have sex until she's married and doesn't think about guys until, she's 40.
Yeah. And why does everyone know what you're up to?
Your case going to flip.
Yeah.
She's 40.
Because
Done.
they, spy on me type thing.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going away to school?
Huh?
Why aren't you going away to school?
Well, I'm going to. I'm going to go to UC Davis.
All right. Well,
All right. You're 18, so it can't be too far off,
couple
right?
more months, yeah.
Well, it's just, it's making our relationship a lot harder. It's really confusing.
All right,
that's
but
normal.
hold on.
That's
The
normal.
guy's 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
Does he have a place of his own?
He's getting one right now. He just got a new job down in Reno.
Fantastic. You go to his place.
I'm going to, but it's making our, even now,
Oh, we don't care.
You're in his relationship?
it's putting a lot of tension on our relationship.
That's okay.
Your mom doesn't mind the guy.
Well, she, and her boyfriend will not allow him in the house, and I eat up there.
Your mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
What is it about the guy? What is it about this guy? It is not that
Be
he's having
honest
sex
with
with
us.
It's, I don't know, honestly.
Be honest.
asked him.
What would they say? Come on, screwball. People don't just hate people, especially people that you love.
You're going to professional school, and what's he doing?
Who? My boyfriend?
Yeah.
Working.
I'm not talking anymore.
I'll try again. What does he do?
He works for Granite, Slurry Seal.
What does he do?
That's all I pretty much know. He basically,
Is he-
repairs roads.
He's not an executive that
No,
is
he
mapping out
works
the-
on the roads.
Yeah, he just started this job.
All
As
right.
part of a prison chain gang?
No.
No.
And you're-
Okay. Has he ever had any trouble with the law?
No, he was going to be a CO, but a correctional officer, but he really didn't have.
Failed
he
the
was-
drug test?
And what does your future kind of look like?
I'm going to be a vet.
Uh-huh. All right. So this guy's a road crew, and you're going off to be a doctor.
Yeah, but see, and the reason why they don't like him.
That's the reason. That's the reason.
No, it's because he doesn't talk to them.
No.
It's because he doesn't talk to them?
Yeah, he doesn't like going and talking to my mom's boyfriend.
All right, then. That's, of course, why they don't like him.
Well, because he doesn't like the way they treat that.
All right. Who cares? Oh, who cares? Listen, everybody. All that, they don't like him for no good reason. They don't like him because he's having sex with me. And now it's getting to the point where she's saying, well, he doesn't talk to them. He doesn't like them.
Well, he sounds like adult. And they want more for her, and that's fine.
Uh-oh. Drew's thinking like a parent.
Morgan,
wait a
that's
minute.
it.
No.
That's
I
her.
want to get back.
That's her.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, sorry. Morgan?
Yeah.
So he's not nice to them either.
Yeah, he is. He
He said he doesn't talk to them.
He buys cigarettes for them at Reno, which is cheaper than here in California.
You think if a guy gives
You know
you...
what? She's not going to vet school. It's not going to happen.
Hey, Morgan, seriously, you think you're going to finish college with that kind of deductive reasoning?
Yeah.
We can barely have a conversation with you. Really?
I know I'm going to go.
Let me explain something. Every girl thinks she's going to be a veterinarian. It usually stops around 14.
I've already going through all the classes and everything. I have, I know what I'm doing here.
All right.
I already have farm experience.
All right. All right. Well, if you've slopped pigs, you're in.
Yeah, I have.
All right. You're in, baby. You're a vet. That's right. Listen, I watched Medical Center. Why can't I be a doctor?
Because you just...
I watched Chips. I should be a cop, shouldn't I? I lived in a house. I should be a contractor.
Oh, you're funny. You're real funny.
All right. Listen, wise butt. This guy doesn't like them. They don't like him. Fine. You're going off to college in a couple of months. He's getting his own pad in a couple of weeks. Forget it. Just move on.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either. I'm not nuts about you either. So just forget it. Stop trying to fix things up. You're going off to college. Great.
Just stay focused on your
You
career.
start your own life, okay?
Don't cling to this guy just because everybody else doesn't want him.
Well, that's not why I'm clinging to him. They didn't meet him until 4 months after I went out with him.
All right. Well, you're not nuts about this stepdad and your grandma either, are you?
No, I'm not.
No. All right. So you're a pain in the ass, too, and it's payback time with this guy. All right? So you rub it in their face, too.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, you're angry at them.
Well, yeah, I'm
All
tired
right.
of hearing it.
Good. Move out. Listen, everybody, just move out. That's my answer to everyone. Everyone older than 16 and a half, move out. Just move out. You don't like your parents. You don't like you're living with your grandma. You got a stepdad who's a pain in the ass, or a mom's boyfriend's a pain in the ass. Just move out.
Everything becomes a reaction to the parent as opposed to any sort of self-initiated action on one's behalf.
Yeah,
you know?
She's PO'd at the parents.
So everything is
they
about
don't
that.
like him. He doesn't like them either.
So she doesn't know what she wants, doesn't know who she'd be with, is not thinking for herself. She's just reacting to something else, a negative.
I listen, I think if they fell in love with him and begged you to marry him, you'd be done with him.
She'd dump him.
All right, we'll take a break.
Back once again with it.
LoveLine. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. We'll be right back before you know it.
A Chinese philosopher once said, "Do not use a hatchet to remove a fly from a friend's forehead." Interesting quote, but not the most interesting quote you'll hear today. Not if you call Geico Direct for a quote on your car insurance. Got 15 minutes? Call Geico at 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO. You could cut your car insurance rate by 15% or more without wielding a hatchet. Geico Direct, the sensible alternative.
The biggest name in club music is back with 24 smash hits on 2 unforgettable CDs. It's the Best of Club Mix from K-Tel Cold Front with #1 dance hits by Tag Team, Christine W., Robin, LaBouche, Moby, and more. 2 CDs, 24 non-stop hits. The Best of Club Mix. Pick it up at Best Buy or at KTEL.com.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out. Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick? No, it's out. We don't have to... Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire,
Hot, hot.
clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta.
Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad,
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right. Just got a fax here. It's about 2 weeks old. First off, you can still buy Abba Zabbas.
Okay, you checked it out?
Someone just said they bought it at a 7-Eleven. And the 70s Japanese show where a boy could control a robot via his wristwatch, I replied on the air, was... No, you said was Gigantor.
You said giant robot.
I said giant robot. Gigantor was an animated version,
right?
As I then said to you. But the live-action version was called Johnny Sacco and his flying robot.
Wow.
And
there's a picture of the robot. Is that the robot?
Yeah, that is the picture of the...
oh, my God.
Yeah. And his flying robot, one of the greatest science fictions of all time. Yeah, it was great. And he called the robot Giant Robot, though, but I think it may have been one of those Japanese translations.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why some of that stuff sounds kind of whacked out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giant Robot.
Yeah.
That's why it's I'm sure it sounded better in Japanese.
I'm just thinking of the takes they would show on frame. It'd be like going out like this.
Yeah. I loved all that stuff. You know, it's always funny when something from the Orient makes its way over stateside here, that sometimes the translation doesn't work real well. Like I saw a video game a couple weeks back at arcade. It was called Violence Fight. You know what I mean? I looked at it for a minute and I thought, Violence Fight? Who names a video game Violence Fight? And I sat and I thought for a minute. And I said, what kind of idiot would name? And then I thought, Japs. And then it all made sense. I thought, yep, that's a translation thing right there. Violence Fight.
Hey, you wonder what we sent over there that gets mistranslated too.
But it makes sense if you're speaking Japanese and you're sitting in your office somewhere and you're talking about a video game and violence. That's the act of people doing damage to each other. And a fight, that's two guys.
Well, they meant violent fight. See, if it had been violent fight, it would have been like, ooh, yee.
Even violent fight doesn't sound quite right for a video game, but violence fight is better. Rick?
Yeah.
You're 16.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, you go online and find me this giant robot. Because I don't think it was called Johnny Sacco and his flying robot.
I don't even know the show.
No, it was called Giant Robot. I think it was, Johnny Sacco was the kid's name.
You want it?
Yeah, see what you can find there,
Whatever.
Drew. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right, Rick, what's up?
I was just wondering, how I can tell when my girlfriend's having an orgasm.
She should start hitting you and clawing on you and bending her toes weird and stuff like that.
All right.
You would know.
Okay.
Well,
I know it sounds cliche, but you would know.
There's muscular contraction of the vagina, actually.
Yeah.
But of course they can do that willfully, volitionally.
Like
too.
it tenses up or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she's faking or not having one?
I don't know. I can't tell.
All right. Listen. Okay. Yeah. But Rick.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if you don't know, she ain't having one.
All right.
All right. That's all right. Oral sex, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. 16. Tony.
Yeah.
You're 20.
Yes.
What's up?
I was at a party a little while ago, and I ended up sleeping with this girl at the party, and this was a while ago, and I just heard that there's a possibility that she may have herpes.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if there's any way that you could tell just by, sensation, or is there something like...
No.
Something happens, maybe that...
Yeah, it's like it'll feel like a cat's tongue down there.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can tell.
I don't know how that feels, but anyway.
There's no way you can tell.
You never had a cat lick your balls?
Dogs, no cats. No, but...
Yeah, it's time to step up.
Yeah, I know. Time to play the big game. Anyway, but there's nothing that'll happen to show if you will have it. You know what I mean? You won't get bumps. It won't hurt.
You will, but she won't.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, like, if...
Yeah, something will crop up if you got it.
If you get it, you will get a painful or burning or itching rash.
And, like, will this come up, like, because I've... Supposedly, I don't really know this, but if you have herpes, it goes away and comes back, kind of like, right?
That's correct, but you can
never get rid of it.
That's true, but you can be contagious all the time with it.
Yeah, but listen, you'll know because you'll get something on your Johnson.
What I understand what it is he's asking.
He wants to know if he has herpes.
Oh, he wants to know if he has it?
Yeah.
Is he asking how to prevent from getting it from her?
No, he's saying he wants to know if he has it.
I'm just saying, is it possible I could have it right now, but I don't have anything on it?
No,
you would
because
know it.
you'd
It's
have
possible. Actually, it is possible, but you would know it.
You'd be heading for an outbreak at some point.
Okay, so eventually I would get something because I'm just kind of worried, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
All right, buddy.
Later.
You'll be fine. There you go. Now why keep the guy up at night? Gary?
Giant Robot's a magazine.
You're
now.
16. You find anything about Giant Robot?
It's like a magazine series.
What, Giant Robot? Uh-huh. Yeah, but find Giant Robot.
I'm trying. It was just my first shot here.
All right, hurry up. Gary?
Yeah.
Put that internet to use for a change. You're 16. What's up?
Yeah, I went to school, like, at the beginning of spring break, and it was, like, 420, and I got suspended for being under the influence.
It was what?
I got suspended for being under the influence.
What'd you say before that?
420? What does that mean?
No, I went to school high, and I got suspended.
Yeah, what does 420 have to do with it?
No, that's just the reason I was high that day.
It was 420?
It's the international time to smoke pot.
420. Yeah, I'm hip now. All right.
Man, are we lame.
Yeah, no, I've heard that. I've heard that
420,
before.
what the-
Is it- But what does that mean?
I don't know, it's just kind of stupid, but so my parents found out about it and everything, and so they're going to start drug testing me, and I was just wondering how long it takes to get out of your system.
The pot?
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you smoked?
It's been like about a week.
All right. You're not going to smoke anymore?
It may be out of your system.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Well, you may be. But you're going to have trouble stopping. You're going to get real depressed and irritable. You should...
You've been smoking a lot?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Like lately I have.
Okay. Well, maybe you should quit smoking.
I think I'm going to quit for a while.
All right, then.
For a while, then it's going to go back.
Oh, boy. And listen, you're such an amazing conversationalist. I can't believe the marijuana has affected you in any way at all. What do you think, Drew?
Yeah, impossible.
Listen, you guys who can't speak now, don't smoke pot. You become even dumber. I've said this 1,000 times. There's certain people I don't mind smoking pot or doing other drugs. I really don't. If you're smart, you're articulate, you're interesting, your IQ go from 155 down to 130. Fine. Still can have a conversation. But if you're hovering near triple digits and you think it's a good idea to get baked every morning and you're 16, you're not going to be able to hold down conversations, much less jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And you people don't seem to care about that. I mean, this is something I'm profoundly interested in, Drew. And if I ever become president, I'm going to run on this platform, which is only smart people can smoke weed. You nimrods out there, you guys, the people I talk to every night, I can barely have a conversation with. You guys get baked every day, and now you go from stupid to retard. I mean, you go from working at Arby's to unemployable. I mean, there's a fine line there. I mean, think about it, everybody. I mean, look at it this way, Drew. Forget about Johnny Sacco for a second and just listen to me.
All right.
Would you please?
I'm almost on it.
All right, but put that screen down and pay attention to me. Thank you. Okay. Here's the way I figure life breaks down. There's plateaus. There's certain people, they're motivated, they're hardworking, they're intelligent, and those people get at the top. Maybe they're CEOs, they're attorneys, they're doctors, they run big companies, they're managers, they invent things, whatever, internet companies. They're that top echelon. Then it starts working its way down a little bit. Yeah, you got your mid-level management people, you got your people with a master's degree, you know. And you start working your way down a little to that just sort of manager, the guy's, manages a car rental place or a restaurant or something. And you start working your way down. But eventually you work your way down to like Taco Bell.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then below that, and all these jobs are, obviously you can't be a doctor, you can't be an attorney with no training, and you can't manage a restaurant with no training. But the Taco Bell is one of those things, you can pretty much hire anything. And then once you get under Taco Bell, you get into retarded, disabled, unable to perform, mental disabilities, brain injuries, people that have some serious difficulty functioning.
Mm-hmm.
That's schizophrenics who are on, heavy medications and can't leave the house. That's what you get after, let's say, Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what I'm saying. If Taco Bell is your destination, and it is for a lot of the folks calling this show, listening to this show, and in this country, I mean, you don't got the horsepower to get up to the top of the ladder. You're at Taco Bell right now. You start smoking weed every day, now you're down with the retards. Except for they're on disability. I mean, they're not supposed to be working.
Right.
They've had some brain function problems. They got shaken by their nanny too hard. They have they're missing a chromosome. There's something going on with them. You've put yourself down there.
Right.
You have like scratch and claw to get the Taco Bell job.
Oh, they can't get off the couch sometimes.
That's what I'm talking about. So you folks are down on the Taco Bell level. You can't smoke pot. You got to work your way up. You got to earn it. You get up with me, then you can get baked. Right, Drewski?
Oh, that's a great message, Adam.
That's right,
Ski.
brother. Dave, you're 17.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, I have a comment on the last thing about the pot thing.
Yeah.
All right, I've been smoking, I used to smoke every day since I was 12, and now about a month ago I quit, and I'm a waiter. And, what I've seen, I have not seen it affect me. I mean, it might have, but, my social life and my intelligence skills, it has not affected me at all. So not all of what you say is true. I'm not trying to get on your case.
Are you stupid or something?
Why'd you quit then?
Just personal reasons, because I was tired of it. I was like, hey, why, my life even more later in the future.
All right. Well, you did say
Genius.
the F word on the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Hold on a second. Let me talk to Drew. Drew, he does sound mildly retarded. Mildly. Just like a pinch. Like somebody took a, you know what they do with pixie dust?
Well.
He does like retardo dust. Just a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like people with Down syndrome, how they talk.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tad. Just not a lot, Dave.
Huh?
Well, learn not to argue with people like that.
But do you know what I'm talking about?
It doesn't feel good.
Yeah, trust me, I know exactly where you're coming from, because I hang around people like that, and I'm just like, man, I can't wait to see what you are in 10 years. I mean, they're going to be exactly where you say Taco Bell.
All right, well, you quit, and that's good, and that's smart. And but I can tell you something, you'd be in a better position now if you weren't stoned for the last 5 years.
Well, yes, I would, but,
Okay. Hey, Anderson.
Oh, boy.
Could you hear just a tad of retard in his voice, like a little bit of some syndrome going on?
I used to work with mentally challenged adults, actually, for a living.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I definitely heard something. And as soon as he said the F word, I mean, we all know that he's not thinking straight.
Nothing pisses off Anderson more than you kids using the F word on the air. You used to work with mentally challenged people?
Yeah, group home.
Yeah, and you know how I can't explain the way they talk, but there's that,
Well, when you asked him that, he said, huh?
Right, that's not right. Anderson, I bet you do a good retard voice. No? Come on, brother. You worked with these people. That kind of thing. I know. Listen, you won't go to hell. I'm just letting you do this.
I mean, my version is completely out of control, and I need to be standing up, and it's too loud for these levels.
All right, but you need to flail your arms a little bit.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Okay.
Let's go to break.
All right, we're going to take a break. Have you found Johnny Sacco yet? Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. That's the name of it?
Let's see if it's the right one. Yep, there it is.
Giant robot.
There it is.
All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back after this.
Yo, LoveLine will be right back, homie.
This is a story about American heroes. They changed quite a few lives last year. Jorge Vasquez put out fires, but no, he's not a firefighter. Philip Dale discovered several new stars. Oh, he's not an astronomer. And Elaine Capobianco, she saved a child from drowning, but she's not a lifeguard. They're teachers, but to the kids they've reached, they're heroes.
I'm a teacher. The children are the heroes.
We're not just teaching subject matter, we're teaching human beings.
I am tough as nails, but they know that I love them.
I mean, we've got a legacy that follows behind us forever.
Teachers have the power to make an impact on our future. California will need about 250,000 more of them in the next 10 years. Reach for that power. Teach. Call 1-888-CAL-TEACH now. A public service message brought to you by CalTeach, the Ad Council, and this station.
Okay, so I'm a teenager, right? And everyone's so quick to judge me. On the outside, I may look like... But on the inside, I'm all... Just because I look like... doesn't mean I act that way. In fact, I'm actually involved in crime prevention. That sounds more like this. It's really a great way to convince adults that while you may be looking, you're really thinking.
Call 1-800-722-TEENS to find out how to make your community a safer place for everyone. Get involved, get the number, and call 1-800-722-TEENS. A public service message from the Crime Prevention Coalition of America, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Ad Council.
Evening, folks. I'm Vince.
And I'm Larry. We're the crash test dummies.
We'd like to entertain you with a little song. Only one thing.
We can't sing, but we're here with someone who can, with a song for the little ones. Ray?
Mr. Charles?
On the big highway of life, there's only one safe place for kids.
Backseat, baby.
The front seat's not the place to drop out.
Baby.
Put that booties in the backseat.
Backseat, baby.
Airbags and kids should never meet. I'm here to remind you to put them behind you.
Raymundo, do you mind if we try?
Oh, let me hear it.
Backseat, baby, better buckled in the back.
Backseat, baby.
Baby faces stay intact.
Larry,
wow.
Yo, Larry, maybe you should keep your day job.
Ow, that hurts.
Not as much as our day job.
Woo! Backseat, baby.
You stay alive even when I drive.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Dear Jim, I just wanted to tell you the things I love so much about you. Like your pasty white belly and how it fits in those tight shirts that my friends think you shouldn't be wearing. I love how you do that thing where you mash 4 slices of bread into a massive ball of dough and stuff it in your mouth. That's so adorable. And what about when you tell those same jokes from reruns that you've seen over and over again? They make me laugh every single time. Other guys play sports or go running or do something outside, but not you. You're different.
Guys, rest assured you will never in your life meet a girl like this.
P.S. I can't wait until we cuddle in front of pro wrestling all day this Saturday. I hear it's a steel cage Texas death match.
Get some exercise. Get up. Get out. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council and the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.
Hey, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Quirrell. That is Dr. Drew. Forget about the phone number. All right, Drew, that's enough with the computer.
All right, sure?
Yes, Gigantor was the space-age robot animated cartoon, and Johnny Sacco, which was the little Japanese kid's name, and his flying robot was the name of that. I stand corrected. I always thought it was called Giant Robot, but his name is Giant Robot. So I was half right. You know what I loved most about that series was they would describe everything that was happening to them.
Oh, wait a minute. There's 3 incarnations of giant robot.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Wait a minute. The Ace Man may be right after all.
The Influence of Johnny Sacco, this site is called.
Yeah.
Want to read that? Let me read it to you.
Go ahead.
What I've learned, Giant Robot exists in 3 incarnations. It started out as a manga by Mitsuri Yokoyama.
Yeah.
Next, in the 60s, came the live-action show, Johnny Sacco and His Flying Robot, which appeared both in Japan and the U.S. television in the 70s. Then, for a long time, there was nothing until director Imagawa resurrected Giant Robot and many of Yokoyama's other magna creations in Giant Robo, the animation. I think Giant Robot.
Giant Robot. That was animated.
Yeah.
Right,
where's
still
Gigantor?
wrong. I don't know, Drew. All right, shut that damn computer off before we all go insane.
What is that?
I don't know. I think it has to do with your computer,
All
so
right,
shut
turn
it
it
off. And pick the calls. Where the hell are we going here, Drew? That internet. It's corrupting you, I'm telling you. Dave?
I'm turning it off.
I'm kidding.
No, wait a minute. We just talked to retard Dave.
Anyways, I have a question that I have problems like letting girls get close to me. And like I feel that love's a very strong word in a way. And like I mean, I've been going out with this girl supposedly for 6 months and yakety smacky all that crap. And like I can't face the fact that if I love her or not, and I don't, and I've. It's just like
This is one of the risks of having somebody stay on hold for too long.
Yeah. Hey,
Excuse me?
Dave?
Yeah.
Do you live in a group home?
No.
Okay. Hey, Dave, just tell her you love her. Who cares?
Well, I care. That's why the reason I'm calling.
Well,
remember that the emphasis on that at 17.
Yeah. Do you like her?
She's all right.
All right. Well, then break up with her.
Oh, that's a good point.
All right.
He's been on hold for 90 minutes.
Well, we did talk to him for a few seconds. Or break up with her. You're not that into her. You don't love her. You've been with her
I thought he was saying that he was in love with her but didn't know how to say it.
No, he's saying he doesn't love her. Dave, you don't love her, right?
No, I'm saying that I can't face the fact of loving anybody.
That he does.
Okay.
He's into it.
No, he can't. Why? Is your mom mean to you?
No, my mom is like my best friend.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where's your dad?
My dad's a dickhead.
That could be it. All right, Dave.
Very much so. That, like, he's hypocritical. He thinks he's right, and I'm wrong. I mean, I've proved facts that, like, he was wrong, and he still says he's right.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, all right, Dave. Hey, Dave?
Yeah.
Listen, your dad's an a-hole. Hey, you're having a little difficulty with intimacy.
Right.
Yeah, a little therapy.
No, a little time. Come on, he's 17.
All right, he wants to do something about it.
Well, how about just hanging with this girl and try to express to her, talk to her about how you feel, and don't use the L word. That's all. Until you feel comfortable doing so, and you'll get there.
Well, listen, you know my motto now in life. It's just say it.
Whatever it is.
Really break it down, everybody. I mean, really think about it for a second. I mean, don't do anything you don't want to do. You don't want to get married, don't get married. You don't want to have kids, don't have kids. But if you're with somebody and you're going to be with them and you got no plans of going anywhere and you guys have been together for 6 months and the person rolls over one night and says, you know what, I love you. Go, I love you too. Fine. Listen.
Doesn't mean you're getting married.
No, you listen, it doesn't mean anything. You realize that when you get older. I don't know what do you think the average amount of people you've said I love you to before you got married? Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God!
I mean, Drew, what do you have? 6 or 8, 15, 125?
Probably,
you know what I mean?
4 to 6, something like that.
What do you think the average?
I think 4 to 6.
Well, I mean, you look at it this way: the average person probably has.
God, that is fascinating, actually, when you really think about it.
The average person probably has 3, 4, 5, fairly serious relationships before their marriage.
Yeah.
And that means the average person says they love somebody 4 or 5 times before they get married.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anytime you're serious with somebody, you're going to say it. I mean, Drew, you had a girlfriend in high school. You told her you loved her, right?
Sure.
You were like crying over the phone and stuff. I love you so much. It hurts.
You were listening.
My point is you probably wish you hadn't, actually. But the point is you just throw it out there. It doesn't make a difference now. I mean, you can go home and tell your wife you love her. You can get married. It's not like, hey, you used it up. So my point is don't hang on to it with both hands. I mean, it's like you're hanging on to something, guys. You're getting your ass kicked around the room. You're hanging on to this, and then eventually you open your hands, and there's nothing there. There's nothing. You thought you were protecting something. You're not. Just say you love them. Why not? Enjoy.
Well, there's not as much responsibility that goes along with that as you would think.
Yeah.
Although it's bizarre that even from our perspective that there wasn't more. You know what I mean?
No,
In
listen,
retrospect.
I could remember, having a girlfriend at 19 or 20, and she was like, I love you. And I said, oh, geez, I gotta go home. And my friend, geez, she said she loved me, and I don't know. I gotta sit on this one for a little while. Meanwhile, I'm not getting any sex. She's pissed off. She's hurt. You know what I mean? I just went, I love you too, baby. I'll say it on the first date now. I'll say it over there. I love all of you in advance.
Say it to your male friends now, too. It sounds kind of weird.
I love you guys.
I know. You said that to me almost.
I love you, Drew.
Oh, where's that David Allen Greer drop?
I love that David Allen Greer. Okay. Drew, I love you, buddy. All right. We'll take a break.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it, and feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake.
Huh?
Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say, don't push it, park it.
Right. A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
There are lightweights. There are middleweights. There are heavyweights. Then there are these guys. 13 feet, 500 pounds of pure power. Don't miss the incredible battle between Lennox Lewis and Michael Grant for the undisputed heavyweight title. Friday, May 5th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central on HBO. Lewis versus Grant, only on HBO. The heart and soul of boxing.
That's why I have. Oh, here we are.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna.
Only if people could join in those conversations we have during the break.
Yeah.
God, they're good.
Yeah, they're solid. All right, well, tell you what we're talking about tomorrow night. Andy Dick and the Big Brother and his holding company is going to be in here. Yeah, that's right. The bitch of the century are going to be here. Until next time, Sam Crow for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Those pussies.
Well, now.
This has been LoveLine. The stuff expressed on LoveLine is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. LoveLine is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.